Muichiro Tokido is separated from Gyomei Haimijima by Nakime's blood demon art, which teleports him within the Infinity Castle to where upper rank one, Kokushibo, resides. As Muichiro stands, he is confronted by a terrifying figure with 6 eyes and a purple and black hexagonal pattern kimono, holding a sword. Seeing the kanji for upper rank and 1, Muichiro realizes he's face to face with Kokushibo, the infamous upper rank one. Kokushibo gazes at Muichiro and recognizes the resemblance between them, discerning that the young Hashira shares his bloodline. Muichiro, trembling under the immense pressure of Kokushibo's aura, notices that his opponent wields a sword similar to a demon slayer's sunblade, leading him to suspect that Kokushibo was once a demon slayer himself. Determined, Muichiro attacks with mist breathing, second form, 8-layered mist, but Kokushibo effortlessly dodges and praises his descendants' swordsmanship. Muichiro, undeterred, follows up with 5th form, Sea of Clouds and Haze, but Kokushibo evades again. He remarks on Muichiro's exceptional skill at just 14 years old, while Muichiro asserts that despite their blood connection, they are no longer family. As Muichiro's Demon Slayer mark reappears, Kokushibo is momentarily surprised. Muichiro unleashes his strongest technique, mist breathing, 7th form, obscuring clouds, a move Kokushibo has never seen. Despite this, Kokushibo dodges once more and finally decides to unsheath his sword out of respect. He uses moon breathing, 1st form, dark moon, evening palace, slicing off Muichiro's left hand in an instant. Muichiro is stunned by Kokushibo's speed, which is far beyond anything he has faced. Even so, he wraps his wound to stop the bleeding and strikes again, but Kokushibo easily grabs his blade and redirects the attack, stabbing Muichiro through a column with his own sword. As Muichiro struggles in pain, Kokushibo offers him a chance to become a demon and join the 12 Upper Moons, suggesting that Muzan Kibitsuji would welcome a skilled demon slayer as an ally. At this moment, Genya appears, ready to attack with his shotgun, but Kokushibo instantly appears behind him. Before Genya can fire, Kokushibo severs his arm, and Muichiro screams his name. Genya attempts to fight back with his Nikiran sword, but Kokushibo swiftly cuts off his remaining arm. Kokushibo notices that Genya, a demon slayer, doesn't use a breathing style, but gains strength by consuming demons, giving him regenerative powers. Without hesitation, Kokushibo slices Genya in half, believing it would kill him, as it had done with a similar demon slayer centuries ago. However, Genya survives, much to Kokushibo's surprise. Just as Kokushibo attempts to decapitate him, Sanemi, Genya's older brother and the weaned Hashira, intervenes with his weaned breathing technique. Sanemi confronts Kokushibo and then turns to Genya, expressing his frustration that his brother joined the Demon Slayer course. Sanemi reveals his true feelings, saying he wished Genya had lived a peaceful life with a family. Touched, Genya remembers that despite his brother's anger, he never sensed hatred from him. Fueled by anger, Sanemi attacks Kokushibo, who tries to counter by slicing his head. Sanemi skillfully dodges and counters with a powerful wind-breathing technique, though Kokushibo deflects it, leaving Sanemi disgusted by the grotesque nature of Kokushibo's sword filled with flesh and eyes. As Sanemi and Kokushibo's swords clash, Kokushibo unleashes the moon breathing, 5th form, Moon Spirit Calamitous Eddy, forcing Sanemi to retreat. Sanemi is confused by the unpredictable slashes that appear even without Kokushibo swinging his sword. Despite this, Sanemi counters with the wind breathing, 3rd form, Clear Storm Wind Tree, admiring Kokushibo's deadly skill and power. Sanemi realizes that the upper rank's chaotic slashes have no set pattern, making them nearly impossible to defend against, and he knows that his Hashira experience is the only thing keeping him alive. Sanemi attacks with the wind breathing, 2nd form, Claws, Purify Wind, but Kokushibo easily reflects it. In a bold move, Sanemi tries to stab Kokushibo through the skull with Genya's sword, but the upper rank dodges and slices off Sanemi's foot. Despite the constant deadly exchanges, Sanemi pushes on, only to be overwhelmed by Kokushibo's moon breathing, sixth form, which leaves him heavily wounded. As Kokushibo believes Sanemi is finished, Sanemi's rare blood takes effect, causing Kokushibo to stagger, his heart racing. Sanemi laughs, noting that his blood is like catnip to demons, giving them a drunken effect. Even while gravely injured, Sanemi continues to fight, stunning Kokushibo, who acknowledges that any other Hashira would have died from such wounds. Kokushibo steps on Sanemi's sword and prepares to strike, but Sanemi blocks with Genyu's shotgun and fires at the upper rank, though Kokushibo deflects the bullets. Kokushibo then uses moon breathing, third form, loathsome moon chains, but as the dust clears, Sanemi is gone. Gyomei Himejima arrives, declaring the Demon Slayer Corps' mission to eradicate all demons. He orders Sanemi to stitch his wounds and rest, as Gyomei steps into fight, with Kokushibo recognizing Gyomei as the strongest swordsman he has faced in centuries.